Hi, I'm Dr. Tejas. I'm a general practitioner and an emergency physician. Today I'll be talking about addiction and de-addiction. So this won't be a strong, hardcore scientific session. This will be more people-friendly, common public friendly. So what is addiction? Anything which causes harm to the patient, which is a habit, and in spite of knowing and realizing that it is causing harm to oneself, the victim will not be able to stop it because it would have become a set pattern. I'm very careful when I'm using the word victim because anybody who's addicted is a victim who's suffering his own past choices and his own past patterns. So when we speak of addiction, we think only alcohol, smoking and drugs can be considered as addictions. But if you really look at it from a wider perspective, anything and everything, any habit and pattern, and every habit and pattern can become an addiction, which eventually leads to medical and psychological and social problems to oneself and to the loved ones and to the society. So what all addictions can happen? Even food addiction can happen, exercise can become an addiction, sleep can become an addiction, worst case scenario even meditation can become an addiction. So why is addiction a problem? It is an escape from the realities of the world. That's what most people do. Whenever life starts to become difficult, people go into certain habits which gives them a mean of escaping the harsh realities of existence, like family problems, health problems, financial problems, education problems and whatnot. So when these habits are repeated by that particular person because he or she feels relief in the initial phase, they eventually enter into a phase where they are no longer enjoying it. They need to do more of it to get the previous pleasurable experience and they start becoming dependent on it. The eventual final stages will be that they are suffering from it, they're developing medical problems out of it, and in spite of realizing they can't stop it even if they want to. So what is the solution? There are many thousands and lakhs of people who have walked out of addiction simply because they made up their mind. The primary solution is that you should be ready to give up on whatever addiction you have. If you make up your mind, it won't stop in one day. Today you make up your mind, tomorrow you want to give it up. Maybe you made a new resolution that next New Year day you will make up your mind that you will stop that particular habit. It won't work like that. You will fall 100 times. Relapses will happen many times, but still after every relapse you should make up your mind that no matter what, you will not let the habit or the pattern or the addiction control you, and you want to reach your goal and purpose in your life for which you have come here for which your parents struggled and for which God has given this life for you. Okay, so what are the methods? One thing is, as I've already told you, you have to make a strong mindset and fixate that you have to give up on this addiction, and then take professional help. Go to a psychologist or a psychiatrist. Read good books, not just self-help books. Learn to see positivity in everything and develop a purpose. If you develop a strong sense of purpose for which you want to contribute, if you want to upskill yourself, if you want to explore positive things in life and focus more on that, eventually whatever you are addicted to, that will start to loosen its control over you. So the main thing is, take refuge in positivity. Share your problems with someone whom you trust or whom you can trust. Then you take professional help. They might give you certain medications. You also make up your mind that you have to come out of it. Even if you fail in the initial few times, you have to get a move towards de-addiction. It needs a high degree of motivation, I understand, but once you make up your mind, there is no force in the world which can stop you from coming out of your addiction problems. Just for a moment, think of your loved ones, think of your parents, think of your siblings, think of your spouse, think of your kids, think of those people who love you and care for you, and never enter into this guilt trap. Most people enter this pattern where they are addicted. They realize they want to come out of that addiction, they try, they fail, they feel guilty and they feel lost. Never feel guilty because it was not your responsibility 100%. You were trapped in this situation, but coming out of it is 100% your responsibility, and guilt does not help you to come out of it because guilt is not a positive emotion and only positive emotions will help you come out of something negative. So considering all of this, it is not easy to come out of addiction, but it is not impossible to come out of addiction. If you make up your mind, maybe in 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, maybe 6 months, you will be able to come out of your addiction. So drinking good amounts of water, eating healthy food, exercising regularly, exposing yourself to good content either through print media or audiovisual media, and avoiding negativity and minimizing trigger factors. Some people, they get into that habit when they feel excited. Some people get into it when they feel lonely. Some people get into it when they meet certain friends. Identify the trigger factor, be serious about your intention to quit the habit and quit the addiction process. So if you're serious, you will start working towards it. You can start working towards it, and there are many people who are willing to help you. We at Pralaksh are also willing to help you if you are planning to start the process of de-addiction. So eventually you can make it. You can free yourself from the addiction which you're suffering from, and we are here to help you. If not us, you can go wherever you feel comfortable, to whomever you feel comfortable, but make sure you make up your mind and take support, and you are capable of coming out of this addiction. Thank you.